Lies of P, the Souls-like that have sold over 1 million copies in under 1 month of release, and unsurprisingly too. This game was an absolute masterpiece, and as a Souls lover myself, this, in my opinion, was on par with a few of the Souls games. The atmosphere and locations, the amazing combat system which revolves a lot around parrying, which was always so satisfying to land, especially after using it successfully in a row during a boss's combo you've just learned. Everything about this game I absolutely loved, and one of the main reasons are of course, the Lies of P bosses. There are 26 unique bosses which all have their own personality, designs and creativity, and they all fit into the atmosphere really well. By the way, the spectres I summoned are purely because I'm on New Game Plus 3 and wanted to get through the playthrough quickly to make this video. The first 2 playthroughs I did on my own, and New Game Plus is so much harder. With all that being said, let's get into this boss ranking. Number 26, Puppet of the Future. Puppet of the Future is only considered a boss due to the health bar that appears when you fight it, as otherwise I would consider it a mini-boss due to there being a few of them throughout the gameplay of Lies of P. The first one you encounter is at Venigni Works, which you can fight almost straight away, but it is better to drain the corruption on the floor before fighting it by finding a lever in the factory, as this makes the fight much easier. The other 2 are found in Barren Swamp, but I recommend taking out the Ballista guy first before taking these guys on. The Puppet of the Future only has a few moves which are very easily avoided, making it a very easy fight. You just need to keep hitting it whilst occasionally dodging the odd stomp or spinning attack, and that's about it. Not a very exciting boss, nor a very difficult one, making it at the bottom of this ranking. Number 24, The Atoned. The Atoned is a completely optional boss fight and can be completely avoided by giving the Stalker's Greeting emote. However, if you choose to do nothing, then she will attack you and the boss fight begins. The Atoned isn't that hard of a boss fight, but she can sometimes go apeshit with her attacks by attacking non-stop and can also build up your decay. Patience and backstabs are your best friend in this fight. Just stay out of range from her flurry attacks and then go back in for a hit. But as the boss fight goes, it's nothing special, and once you defeat her you can ascend the cable car to continue your journey to the chapel. Number 23, Robber Weasel. Robber Weasel, as the name states, is a little weasel waiting to rob you on your way out from the destroyed and decaying Krat station. In this fight, a little decay buddy tried to help me out but got destroyed, so RIP to this sacrifice. Robber Weasel can be really annoying as she attacks with flurry attacks a lot, has a projectile that she throws, and also has a red attack where she leaps and hits you with the axe, which can catch you off guard if you're not ready for it. Waiting out the flurry attacks is the best bet again, and when the attacking is finished, you can retaliate with a slash back to this little robber. When she is gone, you can continue on your journey through Krat. Number 22, The Owl Doctor. Another NPC boss, there might be a trend in these first few rankings. The Owl Doctor you fight in a shack in Barren Swamp in the tiniest room ever, so if you're fighting with a big slash weapon then good luck. The Owl Doctor attacks with 2 different weapons, 1 in each hand, and most of his attacks can be easily parried to build up his stagger meter, and a lot of his attacks also leave him open for an easy backstab. He will also throw daggers a lot, which can be blocked or dodged. As with all NPC stalkers, he will love to flurry attack, but it always leaves him open for a backstab. He looks cool, but that's all he really has going for him. Number 21, The Survivor. The Survivor can be found in a small room in Venigni Works. The Survivor wears a mouse mask, which shows that he is a rookie stalker as they wear animal masks decided by their superiors. And who's picking a mouse mask willingly? The Survivor can be tough if you don't know what to expect. He wields a long saber blade that he uses with extreme agility and speed. This guy will tend to combo multiple sword slashes forever, but the parry timings are quite easy, thus filling up the stagger bar. He can also easily be backstabbed, and so he isn't a tough fight unless you get backed into a corner. Number 20, Corrupted Parade Master. The Corrupted Parade Master is just a grosser, more annoying Parade Master with a few more attacks and a lot more decay. This guy still has a few of the attacks that Parade Master did, such as the big belly flop attack, but then he starts this crawl towards you that can completely throw you off guard. His attacks, however, are quite telegraphed, so it is quite easy to parry or dodge him, but the decay build-up can be a pain if you get hit a lot. At some point in the fight he spawns in a couple of enemies, but I don't think he spawned them in this playthrough. It is quite a cool boss fight, but can get annoying, and I would have liked to see something new rather than a modified version of Parade Master. Number 19, Mad Donkey. Mad Donkey is the first NPC boss who is also blocking your way to meet the best father in the world, Geppetto. Mad Donkey attacks with large movements and a combination of attacks with his great saw. However, the parry timings of his attacks are not too hard to hit, so breaking his weapon shouldn't pose too much of an issue, which also shortens his attacks by quite a deal of length. Mad Donkey is a pretty easy fight, but that's to be expected as he is a second boss. There's not much to say about this fight, but as Stalker NPC boss fights go, this one is an enjoyable battle. Number 18, Walker of Illusions. I think I speak for everyone when I say fuck this boss fight. This boss never stops attacking with insanely fast combos and non-stop aggression. You do not want to get caught in a corner or run out of stamina blocking in this fight or you are screwed. To make things worse, it will call in another version of itself, so you must fight two of them. However, the other version is a lot weaker and can be defeated quickly and easily, but if you get caught by both in a combo, just put down your controller. It carries a long sword in one hand and a dagger in the other. I didn't have much trouble with it on my first playthrough, but after that it's just plain annoying. Number 17, King's Flame Fuoco. One of the more forgettable bosses in this game. The big mechanical pyromaniac found at the end of Venigni Works. This guy is just plain annoying, spewing fire everywhere that covers 3/4 of the boss arena, running away and shooting projectiles at you, and charging you with an unblockable drill run attack that has a confusing parry timing but can be easily dodged. The design just isn't that cool, and I forgot about him 10 minutes after defeating him and only remembered he was a boss on my second playthrough. Maybe I should have ranked this guy a few notches lower. Also, he hurt my boy Pulcinella, how good are you? Number 16, Door Guardian. One of the most creative names I've ever heard of, and a knockoff Tower Knight gimmick from Demon's Souls. This guy is your first big obstacle from entering the tower in the Isle of Alchemists. He is very easy when you know what to do, which is slash the hell out of his ankles, making him fall over and then strike him in the head for an insane amount of damage that takes off half his health bar. Seems very familiar. Door Guardian can be difficult though if you make a wrong dodge and get hit by his high damage and high shock attack, which severely lowers your stamina recovery speed, making it really important not to get shock built up, as if you can't dodge then you will be surely dead. However, this boss's attacks are really easy to dodge, and if you stick by his ankles and keep hacking away, you should make short work of this dude. Number 15, Black Cat. Black Cat is a stalker NPC you find in various locations throughout the game. He is the younger brother of Red Fox and is more friendly in nature. You learn that the petrification disease has affected his eyes and he may go blind, which is why he keeps asking you for gold coin fruit. When you meet him in Arch Abbey, you can either give him a gold coin fruit which allows you to skip this boss fight, or refuse, which initiates the boss fight. I wonder which one I'm picking. Black Cat is a complete pushover, with most of the attacks consisting of a forward stab with his spear. Parry timing and dodging these attacks are very easy and simple, and Black Cat will be dealt with in no time. Number 14, Red Fox. Straight from Black Cat to Red Fox. Red Fox can be located after defeating or sparing Black Cat, and she will also ask for gold coin fruit. If you have killed Black Cat though, she will fight you instantly. Red Fox is not a hard fight, but is a bit more difficult than Black Cat. Red Fox loves to string together lots of sword slashes where some can be parried easily, and sometimes the timing threw me off. She has this overhead sword slash that covers an insane amount of distance which can throw you completely off guard. Other than that, it's one of the best stalker fights, but still takes its place near the middle of this ranking. Number 13, Mad Clown Puppet. Mad Clown Puppet was a boss I hated at first, but actually grew to love this fight over time. He is completely optional and you can just run straight past him if need be. The run to this fight is the worst thing in the world unless you run to the Stargazer right behind him and activate that one. Clown Puppet has a variety of moves such as a red attack where he winds up his arm and flings it at you, which can be easily parried, but can't be counterattacked unless you're near him. He also has his spinning attack which can be easily parried multiple times once you learn the timings, and this builds up his stagger bar quickly. I love the look of this boss and the movesets it has, but that belly launch can be really unpredictable sometimes. You also fight an electric version of him later on in the game, but he isn't a boss, and also fuck that guy. That's the end of part 1, but if you enjoyed this boss ranking, please make sure to like and subscribe for part 2. Thanks for watching.